Well, the battle over property in Denver makes its way to City Council tonight.
Neighbors think the house there should get protection as a historic building, but the owner has big plans for it. Marissa Armas has been following this story for months. Marissa, the City Council voted tonight and says the property should receive that historic protection.
Yeah, and the owner tells me that he's not surprised by this vote from City Council. He says that this is just the next step in the process. Now, throughout this entire debate, it's been long up for debate whether or not this home is actually historic. And we heard that conversation tonight, which is why the owner says that he's taking this decision to district court.
The fight to demolish or preserve an old Denver home finally settled on Monday.
The debate surrounding this preservation of this structure reflects to me that we have all run out of patience and tolerance for this type of treatment.
After a months-long battle, City Council voting to approve a historic landmark designation for the home located at 1741 Gaylord Street.
10 ayes, Council Bill 23-0295 has passed.
The home was built in 1902 and is said to have been designed by architect Scovin Walsh, the same team behind Union Station.
While it's a nice older home, it falls well short of the threshold that homes should be held to if you're going to be taking away the property rights of an owner to landmark it against their will.
Back in February, we took you inside the home and spoke with the owner, Michael Matheson. Matheson hoped to replace the home with a 37-unit apartment building, arguing the City Park neighborhood needs more housing. The home was not considered a historic landmark when he purchased it.
They are trying to exercise a loophole to stop development. And what that does is that completely restricts this type of housing and the housing that's across the street, and people can't afford to live here.
Many say Monday's vote sets a precedent for future buyers of old Denver homes.
I think for some people this building might be a symbol of what we might have already lost in our city in terms of the history, but I think we at Historic Denver keep working every day to make sure that these places that really rise to the level of a landmark are preserved, are saved.
Now, only about 4% of buildings in Denver are considered historic landmarks. Historic Denver is staying optimistic. They believe that they can still find a solution with this owner. In Denver, Marissa Armas covering Colorado First.